Next, we will explain how the conversation may develop depending on whom the conversation is taking place with. We will teach this part of the topic by explaining how important it is when the expectancy violation theory is used within a personal relationship and with a relationship that's not incredibly open. We will provide examples on how much more is expected from a close and personal relationship than from a stranger. Lastly, we will discuss how the violation of our expectations will lead from good to bad. We will then explain this point by providing examples of where many high expectations are made and where not many expectations are made. We will then determine and describe how some situations expect more than they will possibly get. Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Gabriela. The purpose of today's presentation will be to explain the expectancy violation theory and provide examples of the definition and the theory so you guys further understand. Before divulging into what expectancy violation theory is, I will first provide the definition of expectancy. Expectancy is when someone strongly believes that something will happen in the future. Now that we understand what expectancy is, I will divulge into what expectancy violation theory is. Expectancy violation is when someone looks specifically at when someone violates our expectations. The theory suggests that we will judge a violation as either good or bad and act accordingly to the conversation. In this image, I have the levels of relationships that we carry in life. In red is family. Family are individuals that we carry very strong relationships with. In the yellow are friends/family. These are also individuals that we do carry very strong bonds with. Next, in the green are colleagues. Colleagues are individuals that we do not know as well as we would as our friends and family, but they are still colleagues. In the blue is a stranger. A stranger is someone we do not know very well. The reason I have brought this image to show you the levels of the relationships that we carry is because in expectancy violation theory, it is easy to expect much from your family and your friends, which are individuals that you do carry much trust in and expect a lot from. And not much expectancy is requested from individuals who are acquaintances or individuals who you do not know as well.
Now that everyone understands what expectancy is, we will begin to explain the violation expectancy theory. We will then explain the definition of the expectancy violation theory while presenting the definition of the theory. We will provide a format of all the levels of the expectancy violation theory. The example provided will include the levels of the relationships that we have with other individuals. As well, it will also explain how the levels of our relationships will determine the outcome of the conversation itself. And with that, I would like to thank you.
A sleeping bag or... No, Brent! I'm sorry, I just don't think this is a good idea.
We won't know that until we do it, will we?
Look, you are upset about your father and you're feeling vulnerable, and I just don't feel it would be right. I feel like I'd be, taking advantage of you.
But taking advantage? I am giving you the advantage. Enjoy.
Look, I'm sure it would be great, but I think one of us has to be thinking clearly. So I'm gonna go.
Wow. Okay.
Ask me about my wiener.
So,
Ask me about my wiener. Hey, ask me about my wiener.
Stephen Hawking says this is nonsense. That's his word.
okay, you know what? This interview's over.
Why?
Because, look, your producer said you wouldn't bring that up, all right?
It's a fair question.
No, it's not. It's a hatchet job.
When we come back, trampolines, summer fun, or silent killing? Are you out of your mind?
He's so
What, are you crazy?